Hello! In my previous video I talked to you about this camera, and it is a Fujifilm X100F, and I tell you that I decided to put a challenge for myself to have one camera as my main camera for a month and one film simulation. And what I wasn't expecting, because I very seldom do that, is to also go for some night walks. And I was impressed. I don't know if I have this camera for years, and I hardly use it over the night, and I wasn't sure if I even can use it over the night without any tripod. And if I increase the ISO, what will happen if the photos will look really grainy or something like that, or shaked because my exposure time will be really long. But I was impressed with how good the photos came. So before me saying more, let's go and see the photos, and I'll come back with some closing thoughts.
Okay, let's start from with the photos. I quite like this one. When I was passing out, I wasn't expecting to take photos that time or for these things. And although I'm passing through maybe through these places on day, I think in the night there are not so many reflections, at least in some cases. That makes it a little more interesting. I quite like this. It's just nice. I don't know how to call it. Like nice placement of items in the store. Yeah, this is like some street view in the night. More of them. I think this works better. Playing with the light of this and this kind of autofocus. I think maybe this goes to the same store, but I quite like them also. And as I said, the camera is it's really pretty decent. Maybe because the lighting was coming from inside, but I wasn't sure how it will work because it's not something I have done frequently. More stores. It is like a wig is called, like this fake hair women mostly wear. So this shop that sells these ones. Like here's one of the photos I like here. Yeah, I wasn't sure how this will appear, so I took a photo of them. The light, I thought it would be more blurry. So it's like from a restaurant. So likey. Coffee lab, a coffee place. Yeah, I also like the lighting. This one, I should definitely go and try more. Yeah, this one is also nice. I think it's the cartoon that it is like what it is, and the light is coming. I think it was a good photo. Yeah, some like coffee place and the lighting again here. Some underwear store. I think it's not clothes, but it's the underwear doll. This is like not a lot of details here, but I'm happy also. It's kind of interesting. And sometimes less is more. This is clearly fine. And we have some details to make it not appear black. A very small reflection here. I think that goes, I'm not sure, but maybe it goes like the same thing. Where are you going? I don't know what it says here. But it came out nicely. Yeah, let's go naked. I like when some photos have an element of the humor inside also. Elizabeth Boutique Hotel. I don't think. Oh, if we zoom, it's not too bad. Yeah, I thought it was worse. But again, we don't have so much detail here, but there is something to tell a story. And we still see some texture. I quite like these ones. It's lots of things I haven't noticed before. And if we have the familiar daily places we are all the time, if we try to change either perspective, either time of the day, like night, day, or different cameras, it makes more interesting the same. Because imagine if you are going every day, like me, you don't travel, and if you go with the same camera from the same place every day and same time of the day, it's like we will never see something like that. Or what we have seen like with Holgas and things like that is like we I use different cameras, so it's like an excuse to retake more photos, and I like the processing of the photos. And when we see something different, sorry, even if the same thing taken with a different camera or in color or black and white or day or night. Make us more creative. I think this goes inside of a store. Yeah, I was thinking like outside of the window and it was not too bad again. Here, the Lost Explorer. And I think here it says what made the rules or something like that. I don't know if it's from here or from something else. Hipster hotel. Not too bad again, the lighting. It's like close to Black Friday. And I kind of like it. My point of view was okay, and the balls here and the dolls. I think maybe it's the same thing. Possibly the same thing. But from a different angle. Built for winter. I also like this one and how the bokeh word and the different colors effect. I like it. Yeah, these are like I think these stores they really put effort to make them nice decorations. Look at them, it's like storage itself. I think they were moving. Yeah, this like but again look at the colors, different colors. It's funny if we speak in colors, say colors, but and we see black and white, but look at the details on this one. And how good is the camera? Even it's an old one. It's like this is a popular shop which makes this kind of sweets, and people travel even from other places and just to take this one. Some Christmas decoration. I think that was a different store, but also this one. Look how great it is. How much effort they put on them. It's interesting. It's really interesting. It's magic as it says here. I really love the detail on this one. It pops out and I think the composition is not terrible. It looks weird a little but maybe because it's going like this way, but yeah, but I quite love this one, this detail here. Even with zoom and it's still sharp. Interesting. Look at these details. Yeah. It's a great camera. Keep telling that to myself. Some more decorations, I think, in an underwear store. This is a different store. But look at that, zzz, how it's going. Little of Santa. This was kind of moving in and out, so I was trying to take it out. I wasn't sure if I should keep or not this photo, but there is something interesting. Again, they just put so much effort to make them this windows so interesting. Yeah, I was playing with this one. They have some photos here. They have this like this goes moving behind the screen. Quite like these photos. It's another store. I think this goes like the same with the design with the other store, but different like same brand, different location, but very close to each other. I think this was another new store open. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if it's the highlight is a little overexposed here. And this was I don't know what was this store. I was surprised. I don't know what's. I don't know. I really don't know what's that. It was kind of a restaurant, but I don't understand because it was kind of closed or so. I have no idea. I have some thoughts, but I don't want to say more. Okay. I hope you enjoy them. Let's go to some closing thoughts.
I hope you like them. For me, as I said, it was like a really different experience. I really like the results, and I wasn't expecting it to enjoy it so much. And it builds also my comfort zone because, as I say, I mostly shoot over the day, and it motivates me to go back and try again, like with color, maybe with a different camera or this one again in the future. And yes, that was like it was a really rewarding experience for me. And I was, as yes I say, I was handheld the camera, having it in aperture priority, and my aperture was maybe between 2 to 5.6, something like that in the widest one. And then I was playing with changing the ISO, which I don't do over the day, because if you shoot over the day, you just have it to 200, aperture between 2 to 4, and great most of the times. And I think I might also try a little to play with the compensation, like what's called this one, which is, I think it's called something like exposure compensation or something like that. So which is like make it more bright or less depending on the settings. I never fully understand this. I seldom use it, but I play with it and see the result on the screen. And yeah, and this is also like, don't forget how beautiful is this camera. And so this challenge I put myself, it helps me to rediscover the night photography. And definitely this really was a pleasure experience to using this camera. So yes, so I hope you like the photos. In summary, it goes for me as a part of 1 month challenge to use one camera, one film simulation, which I wasn't planning to go by night. I decided to go like one day for a night walk just to see, because I couldn't make my walk in the morning, and I was like, why not try? It was like the first time I tried this one, it was not, I didn't know that I would do it half an hour before. I was like, will this camera, I was like checking online, will this camera perform well on the night? And it was like, yes. So I was like 5:30, decided 6 o'clock I'm going for a walk with the camera. And I really enjoyed the result. So in the next month, maybe I will try a different camera, and I might try also more night photography. But this is like, you never know. It's like maybe it will fail the first day, but this is my plan maybe. And so if you like this and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and also leave comments so more people can find my tiny channel. And the previous video was about the challenge, more speaking about the challenge. This was like how to use it, the night walks with this camera. And my next video, like it's a part of 3 series instead of 1 that I was planning, which is great. It will be my thoughts on Acros film simulation and why I love it. So that's all. Speak to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.